Well, I just say the game was way too fast for us tonight. You know, their speed kills. You know, it really was a major factor in the basketball game tonight.
And you guys had it to 3 there early in the second half a couple of times, and then just didn't have an answer for that second run that they put on.
Yeah, you know, Melissa, I was really, I was really proud of our resiliency. I mean, we really battled hard. I mean, for a young team to hang in there when we had such a poor start in that ball game impressed me. And we really did show some toughness, I think, mentally, to get back in the basketball game the way we did. And then they had another great spurt on us, and just one that we couldn't answer. I think I don't know exactly when it happened, maybe 10 minutes left in the ball game or so. But you know, I was very proud of that, the fact that we kept battling the way we did tonight.
What do you think, Brandon?
It's pretty good. I mean, it's a sign of a good basketball team. You know, you bring him off the bench, and I don't know. Maybe I need to look at my stats a little more carefully. But I think he was 2 for 9 from 3 prior to the ball game. But he was a star tonight. He's a great player, and nice to have a kid like that on the bench.
Coach, it's the second time your team's made a run early in the second half, and then seeing the other team kind of come back on a run. Is that a mark of a young team, or maybe just a mark of this team right now? Well,
it's good. I mean, it's both probably. I mean, because we are a young team at this moment. But you know, it's been a little bit of our issue the whole year. It's just that consistency. You know, we haven't found the answer to play 40 minutes of good basketball. And I do think it's youth. I mean, I think the speed of the game was way too much for our young guards tonight. The first 2 minutes, you know, the tone of the game was set. You know, our young guys clearly got rattled, and they gained a great deal of confidence and pressure in the first 2 minutes.
I was going to ask how much did that youth contribute to the turnovers? You had to expect pressure.
Oh, yeah. Believe me, we've been working on it, but we don't have anybody that fast on our team to simulate what they were doing. But yeah, they were welcome to college basketball tonight.
Were you scheming with y'all were doubling up and down when you got the ball over? Was that framework open? Was that by design?
Well, we didn't double scheme at all until about the 9-minute mark left in the game. We were digging a little bit on him, but quite honestly, we were more concerned about the 3-point shooting than we were just one-on-one in the post. I mean, I think when they're really good, it's when they make threes. So we were concerned about taking that away. But he was so dominant, we had to begin to double down, and they really took advantage of it by making threes.
Go to the second straight game for Marcus, where he really stepped up for you guys. Talk about his performance tonight.
Yeah, Marcus was good. I mean, you know, sometimes I have to light his fire, and that bothers me a little bit that it's a senior and I have to do that. But it's two really, in Delaware, he played a really good first half of that basketball game. So really encouraging to see him with some energy and showing some toughness on the floor right now. I hope maybe he's fully recovering from his illnesses early in the year, and really encouraging to see him play the way he did.
Coach, you mentioned the consistency with the last 2 games you made. Can you just talk about the confidence that the team maybe is building against Madison, and we see the last 2 games you played, even though that it was a loss?
Well, I'm very concerned about our level of confidence. I mean, we feel like we're striding, getting better as a basketball team against the brutal part of our schedule right now. We are home right now, but we're playing some great teams. But you know, we played great against James Madison the other night. Spurts of good basketball tonight, but at some point, you know, you got to win ball games to really believe in yourselves, and we'll make that step soon, I think.
Coach, this follows up on that. You're almost a third of the way through the season now. You've coached young teams before. When does kind of potential has to become an actuality when the basketball season?
Well, tomorrow. You know, I don't have an answer for that. I think it comes at different stages. I think young players in college basketball can be successful when they're surrounded by, you know, great experience. And we have some experienced players, but we don't have great experience. Even guys like Kyle Gilliard and Matt Rum are sophomores, so we're expecting they were starters early in the year, and they're still very young players. So this is a young team that doesn't have a lot of experience at the top, I think, to lead them right now.
Marcus, once more, there's some flashes and some things to be proud of the way you came back from that slow start, but it's 7 in a row now and 0-5 in CAA play. What's the mindset of the team, and how do you sort of dig out of this hole?
It's certainly not where we want to be, but at the same time, I think we're rapidly improving And I'm sure by the end of CAA play and tournament time, I think we're going to have things where we want them to be. And I think we'll be a team that nobody will want to go up against in this tournament.
So you guys have 11 first half turnovers and no score for the first 6 minutes, but you're still down 9 at halftime. Do you take some encouragement for that? And clearly the way you started the second half, you had some energy.
Yeah, that's one thing we stressed at halftime. I mean, we obviously didn't have a good first half, but the way that we came back and competed showed like it was a good sign for our team, showing some toughness. So that was actually a positive, but unfortunately we didn't do it in the second half.
And when they put on that second spurt, what made that more difficult to answer other than the fact that it was the second time they built a double-digit lead?
Yeah, I mean they're a good team, hard to stop, but I mean we just had to do it again, and we didn't. So.
Mark, the way you were playing offensively, how frustrating was it to draw that for a foul, especially on the pump?
A few of those calls were pretty tough. It's been a battle my 4 years here, but it's something we just got to fight through and hopefully stay down and have pump fake come next game.
Tim, can you describe what you guys were doing defensively against Skeen when you came in there in the end of the second half? It seemed like you guys were doubling down on him from the shooter.
Yeah, he was hurting us a lot, so I mean, we decided obviously try to deny him in the post, but once he got it, to have a guard come and double team him. So I mean, he ended up hurting us on that with all the assists he got from with 3-pointers, but that was our objective to trap him.
Did a shooting night like that from Brandenburg catch you guys by surprise?
Yeah, he's a good shooter. He had a good night.
I feel like we get the career nights from opposing teams more often than not. So at the same time, we got to lock down our defense a lot better than we did tonight.
I assume you guys were expecting pressure from VCU going into the game. Does that just matter if you got 2 freshman guards on the floor, or how did the big guys kind of help out with that, and sort of what made their press so difficult tonight?
Yeah, I think we came out a little rattled. Big guys were kind of the safety valve in that, so we're not as involved, but it's so I think we handled it real well after the first 60 seconds, but something got to improve.